Viruses have the potential to cause significant yield loss in cereals, and at Fera we have the capability to test for some of those viruses in targeted testing. But we're also launching a new type of testing called next generation sequencing, which allows us to test for pretty much any virus with similarity to viruses we already know about. And excitingly, that allows us to test for novel viruses. Our attendance at cereals allows us to interact directly with agronomists and farmers and discuss what we can do for them.
Hi, we're at Cereals 2015, just showing off the new Fera UAV. We're going to be running it with the near-infrared camera and a visual spectrum camera. Just take you to the spare pod. We've got some dummy cameras in here, which are basically dummy weights that we use for practice flights and getting our log hours up. The cameras are operated with a gimbal, so when you go into any rock on the aircraft, the gimbal goes in the opposite direction. You need to have a bit of gimbal there, but you don't want a perfect gimbal because you need the oblique imagery to create a 3D height model. We use the imagery, we get the near-infrared imagery, we can get vegetation indices which give you crop health, water stress, where you need irrigation, where you're getting drought, where your drainage patterns are. Green areas are good, red areas are bad, but you get hard-coded values that you can correlate with measurements actually in the field. 3D data lets you look at this information in a 3D model. For example, you've got your hedgerow here in a 2D, it's very hard to see what the composition of that hedgerow is. When you visualize that in 3D, you can see your trees, your heights of your trees, you can get the actual volumetric measurements of that vegetation. The accuracy of the data we're going for, it's survey grade data, so we're looking at getting the perfectly field boundaries actually geolocated in their plus or minus 5 centimetre areas. So farmers can get really accurate measurements of their land, their buffer strips, they can check on the RPA and make sure their payments are correct. We get true area estimates, so you're not looking at a planar 2D map surface to get your area estimates. You're really looking at the 3D surface, so if you've got a rise in a field, your actual area is a lot bigger than it is in 2D, so your payments may be different than you are getting from the RPA. So this is basically our new Fera UAV, and we're going to be flying it this summer, doing some test plots, and then moving into the next growing season using it as a service.
So here at Cereals 2015, I've got some Bumble Bees with me here on the wildflower seed plot. I'm getting a chance to talk to people about the work that we do with Bumble Bees, developing regulatory testing methods, looking at the effects of pesticides on bumblebee colonies in the field.
Here we are at Cereals 2015 and we're demonstrating our new spore trapping capability, which we are including on our Crop Monitor website as a new tool for farmers and agronomists to log on and access information about fungal pathogens when they're entering cropping systems and help inform them maybe the best time to apply a treatment to that crop to prevent yield loss in the season.
I'm part of Knowledge Solutions here at Fera. We're here at Cereals 2015 to promote our largest product, Liaison. What that is, it's a database of all the pesticides that are approved for use within the UK. It's used by agronomists, it's used by farmers, by agri-tech companies. It holds information on any pesticide that's approved for use here within the UK. You can also use it to check up on maximum residue levels, which is what a lot of the labs use it for. And it's got a huge amount of data on it. It's been running for the past 16 years, so if you need to find out anything about a UK pesticide, Liaison's where you want to go. Just simply visit the website. It's www.liaisonpesticides.co.uk.
We're here at Cereals 2015 promoting Fera's insect monitoring service in winter oilseed rape. We're using yellow water traps like the one we have here to search for cabbage stem flea beetles and aphids that can cause economic damage. Aphids in particular transmitting TUYV or turnip yellows virus. We use the traps to determine when the numbers of pests reach economic threshold levels, allowing you to target your pesticide sprays more effectively.